Everybody. Happy Father's Day to all fathers. It's a day which we as fathers need to acknowledge and celebrate. And that is why I'm making this special video to say to all the unsung heroes, to all the fathers out there that makes a difference. I'd like to tell you a story that my friend told me, and it really always stuck in the back of my mind. He used to work with me, so I will not mention his name, and he hasn't asked me to use his name, so I'll just refer to that person that I worked with. He told me that the hardest thing for him was that he never spoke to his father. His father walked down the right side of the street, he walks down the left side of the street. And I told him, my friend, get connected with your father. It's very, very important. He gave it some thought, came back to me, and he was telling me, Roberto, what will the family say? He doesn't know what to do. So I told him, buddy, try. And then he went there to his father's house. Unfortunately, he was met with rejection. He came back to me very downhearted, and we just spoke about it. Eventually, somehow, he and his dad, they started talking. But the problem was that his father got sick. And then I told him, buddy, you need to get close to your father right now. But somehow his father seemed to have got to a point where he had to accept his son, even if the son was out of wedlock. And I told him, buddy, forgive your father. Don't bear grudges and don't carry grudges. His father got to sick bed, and not long after that, his father passed on. And today, I actually feel very good that I urged him and made him understood why it was important to get connected with his father. He had closure in his life, and now he is connected with his father's family, which I'm so grateful for. Another story, another friend of mine that I work with, asked him one day, buddy, who is your dad? He said, Roberto, long story short, I was a one-night stand. And this always stuck at the back of my mind. I think if I can remember, my friend told me this about 5 years ago. And it's still at the back of my mind. And quite often, guys, got involved with a woman. There was a child involved. Do not discard that son. That child did not ask to be here. But just from a moral, ethical point of responsibility, acknowledge that son. Even if you got married to another woman, you must just do the right thing. Yes, it will cause a lot of friction in your present marriage probably, but that son must not become just a black bag lying out there in the wind. So once again, I just have to say, I thank my dad for all that he has done. A lot of things I didn't understand, but now that I'm a father and I have a wife, children, I realize his role and my role is completely different. Maybe my expectations was too high. I don't know. But I just like to acknowledge him and thank him for all that he has done. Good day to all. Have a blessed day. Faisal, enjoy number 60. It's a big number, but it's for a big guy. I read all the comments on that you post, and I really enjoy reading it. Thank you very much. Bye.